Hello, everyone. We will wait for a little bit more because we still have people requesting to enter. Okay, we are starting. First, I need to have a roll call.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, but
We can start. Of Austria, BPSA Belgium, SAFCOM Bosnia-Herzegovina, BPHSA Bulgaria, CPSA Croatia, SUBSA Cyprus, USF Czech Republic, ANEP France, BPHD Germany, HUBSA Hungary, IPSA Ireland, LPSA Latvia, K.Data and .B.S. Netherlands, MPSA North Macedonia, PPSA Poland, APA Portugal, FOSFA Romania, NAPSTER Serbia, SPSA Slovakia, SHSSFD Slovenia, PEF Spain, SNAP Sweden, ASIP Switzerland, UPS International Turkey, BPSA United Kingdom, we have 23 voting members present.
And I resume to standing orders.
thank you, Mihai. So we have on the agenda first, 15th at Ultimate Assembly Final Report, 9.4 proposed by FOSFER, seconded by SHSSFD. FOSFER Romania.
Yes, one of SFL Romania. We would like to propose the 9.4 to reconsider the motion of approving executive's report with excuses for not providing an extensive motivation on our 9.15 then, because we meant to provide it when discussing the Secretary General's report itself. I shall provide now our motivation. We do not feel comfortable with having accepted the Secretary General's report in its current version, since we do not consider it to be completely transparent. Throughout this mandate, serious concerns were raised regarding several tasks the Secretary General failed to perform, which led to members not being well informed on EPSA's activity, and we are very uneasy with these not being openly presented in the report. We urge the GA to keep in mind all the reports are official documents, and once accepted they cannot be amended, so all our successors will rely on them as they are now decided upon by us. It is not our wish to insist on highlighting errors just for the sake of it, and we truly hope this does not lead to demotivation of team members. And we also acknowledge the work Mina performed on high standards as intern for EPSA's benefit. The reason why we believe unmet deadlines and incomplete performance of duties should be clearly described.
Okay,
Yeah?
I will take your speaking rights because I guess you can hear me.
Yeah, okay, sure, sorry.
Okay, first I have a technical from Duat, so please.
Sorry.
Duat.
Okay, I'm sorry, Pasfere, but on this moment it's just to discuss the procedure itself. You cannot give this statement on what our Secretary General did or not, so it's just you want to discuss because of it was just your first two sentences.
Okay,
we are now proceeding with the agenda. We have 15th Autumn Assembly final report. So, what? Wait. Okay, I'm passing the facilitation to Duarte.
Okay, thank you, Zafer. It will be easier. Okay, on this moment we have a 9.4, and on the speaking order we still have Chairperson because it's second, and to understand the motivation on the 9.4. So Chairperson.
Hi, Moisesha Sasafeda, Slovenia. We agree with Sasafura, and we would be very glad if GA decides to reconsider 9.15. We believe that we didn't provide concrete motivation, as we thought that the motion is going to pass. It didn't. However, we truly do not feel comfortable with the accepted report of the Secretary General, because not many opinions were stated.
Okay, it's
Yeah, sorry.
okay. And now I would like to ask to Afop and Fasfere if you still have the clarification. We are now voting on the 9.4. Okay, Fasfere.
One of us is Romania, so we can still provide the motivation if the 9.4 is passed, right?
Okay, just to clarify, if the 9.4 pass, we will go to the motion again, and we will be open the discussion again on the motion. The motion we will be discussed again, and the vote procedure needs to be repeated. So yeah, if the 9.4 passes, we will go to the motion again. So do you have any more comments on the 9.4? No, so I would ask Mihai. Mihai? Mihai?
Can you hear me now? I don't know what is just working bad for me. Okay, Mihai, EPSA President. I just wanted to ask something because we already had a 9.15 during the executive, and when the members already disagreed with that, as far as I remember. So I don't understand the reasoning now.
Fasfere?
Yes, one of us in Romania, we believe we did not provide sufficient motivation and would like to restate it.
Okay, do I have any more comments? Mihai?
Mihai, President, I close the floor for discussion.
Thank you. And now I will draw the line and we will proceed to the voting procedure. And after my line, you can vote for, against, or abstain. Okay, thank you everyone. We have 6 votes for and 14 against. We had 20 votes on this moment. I would like to ask to the people, because on the beginning we were 23, but now it's the votes that we have. So the motion was not carried, and we will not discuss the motion on the reports of the executive again. Thank you, Camber, for the technical. And yeah, we will now proceed with the agenda. Apeth, there is a new point. Yeah, you can go.
In Epps, Portugal, I just want to ask people to be quicker writing, because I think sometimes people are just trying to see what other people are voting. We are online, so please make it the quicker you can, so we don't feel like people are just waiting. I'm not sure if it was that or not, or technical problems. I just want to say this for the further elections votes. And, well, not elections because it's not here, but you understand. Thank you.
Thank you. I have Napsa.
Okay,
Sorry,
thank you.
I have first a point of information from Mihai.
Oh yeah, Mihai, President. Just for your information, because I was discussing with PC, if we see 2 consecutive votes having lower number than the initial voting of ordinary members, then we will do a roll call again, eliminate who is not here, because we cannot have any other way of checking who left, like, in terms of voting rights, you know. So if we see again, like, 2 consecutive votes with lower number, we will do a roll call again.
And now I have a new point from Napsa.
So I was thinking we're going to do now financial report for Autumn Assembly, so I was thinking of speaking about that. But if we're still not, I'm gonna wait.
I will now pass the facilitation to Zafar, and Zafar we will continue with the points on the agenda.
Okay, now we can get the final financial report for 15th EPSA Autumn Assembly. Yeah, I open the floor for discussion. Ivana?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, just wait a bit.
Okay. So NAPSER team would firstly, Ivana, NAPSER Serbia. NAPSER team would like to use the opportunity to thank ANEP for seconding our motion in Porridge and other LSs for giving us the additional time to resolve this problem. I'll try to do my best representing this report and provide answers to your questions, taking in account that neither I or any member of current NAPSER team was part of organization of the Autumn Assembly 2018. So regarding the finances, as you've seen in the report, the major part of the funds was provided from participants' fees. Also, amount of 3,460 euros was provided by alumni weekend fee and 3,840 euros from participants of PCT. Then there are additional incomes from EPSA support fund and costs for team meeting. 405 euros counts as income, and that's due to the courses differences. Amount of 1,475 euros is taken from deposit of participants. As you can see, sadly, there was no money provided from any sponsorship package. That leaves this event with income of 80,910 euros. Regarding expenses, in the report is stated that the amount of 24,772 euros was spent on accommodation of participants. In reports, you can see that lunch and dinner was provided at hotel, and that amount was 11,245 euros. Then you can see the amount spent on food at opening night, Serbian and Gala night, and the amount spent on coffee breaks, and total amount that was spent on food during the AA is 28,867 euros. In other room segment of the report is stated that rent for places where the symposium, workshops, and trainings were held costed 3,700 94 euros. Also in the report, you can see cost of transportation, amount spent on social program expenses, alumni weekend, pre-congress tour, RC, helping team costs, and other expenses. In expenses, you can also see a refund of one participant's fee, two PCT fees, and one alumni weekend fee. What I'm missing? Also, there are expenses for EPSA team meeting and the damage done at Serbian Gala International Night and Open Bar that is paid from deposit, and it is 869 euros. That leaves event with expenses of 77,275 euros. So you can see that incomes were higher than expenses. That leaves Autumn Assembly 2018 account at positive balance of 3,634 euros. In front of Napster and myself, I want to thank Camber because he provided me all information regarding the situation, and he was always there to answer many questions I had regarding this report. So if this report gets accepted regarding the positive balance in torso account.
Ivana,
What?
can you repeat the part? Yeah, can you repeat the part?
Which one?
Like from 20 seconds ago?
Okay.
From like 20 seconds ago, like 3-4 sentences.
I'll repeat it. Sorry. Okay. So if this report gets accepted regarding the positive balance, in torso is stated that 50% goes to EPSA, so Napster would transfer that money to EPSA account. This year, Napster's team doesn't feel comfortable keeping the money they got from participants' deposit and was not spent on damage. So we would transfer from Napster's part 610 euros to EPSA support fund, and with that in some way return money to participants and give some other students opportunity to experience EPSA event. That's all from me. Thank you all.
Thank you. We have the floor open. So next I have Camber. Do you still have any points, Camber? Okay, Camber, you can go.
So, hello everyone, Camber Treasurer. So I would like to thank you for the kind words I received from Ivana. So I would like to remind that there are two versions of the report. One is showing that EPSA transferred the support fund and the meeting expenses, which is called as amended version. Please keep in mind that while voting. And I would like to say that this report is acceptable. And we have audited it with the audit committee.
Thank you, Camber. I have Marlene with a new point of Austria.
Marlene of Austria, can you hear me? Okay, just to clarify, because I'm not sure, so half of the money that's left over will be to go to EPSA, and then the other half, NAPSA server will be donating to support fund.
NAPSA Serbia.
Ivana, Napster Serbia. So according 50% goes to EPSA, that's like 1,800, and 1,800 goes to Serbia too. So from that 1,800 that goes to Serbia, Napster would give 610 euros to Napster support fund. Is it clear now? Okay, thank you.
APEF Portugal.
Inês, APEF Portugal. On behalf of APEF, we would like to thank you, Ivan and NAPSA team, for the work done on this report. We were really glad to see your decision about the positive balance, and we feel completely comfortable with this report. Thank you.
Okay, any more points? Maybe, Eline with the direct.
Eline, can you please speak in Netherlands?
We were just wondering, we're voting on the first report, right? And we have to vote on the second one because of the additions that there were the submission after the deadline. We have to vote on the second report and not the first one, I guess.
What? Okay, on this moment you are voting on the first one. In order to vote on the second one, Napser or Camber needs to propose for you, General Assembly, to accept the second report. And with that, if they propose, we will just need to have a voting procedure from you with for, against, or abstain in the chat, and then we will proceed to the vote with a second report that was sent after the deadline.
Thank you. Camber?
Propose to GA to vote on the second report, which is submitted after the deadline.
6SFD Slovenia.
Mojca, 6SFD Slovenia. 6SFD would like to congratulate NOPSER for managing this situation, taking all the difficulties that occurred and all the effort that EPSA made to help you with the financial report, and considering that the financial report was not delivered on time the first time, 6SFD would suggest that 100% of the positive balance is transferred to EPSA.
Thank you, 6SFD. I don't have anyone on my speaking list. Janine?
Janine, Audit Committee member. The Audit Committee advises to approve the second one, the second version of the report.
Thank you, Janine. So, okay, now we are going to make a vote to approve the second one. So, I am drawing the first line here, and you put 4 against and abstain under this. Oh, wait. We have 9.12 proposed by KMPSV the Netherlands, seconded by OPEP Austria. Clarification, OPEP Austria.
OPEP Austria. Didn't Duarte just say we as members need to propose that the second report gets to be voted upon?
What?
Okay, can either be proposed by the members or by Camber. Camber already proposed, so Zafer was just starting the voting procedure on the acceptance of the document. So now I would like to understand if you still want to do the 9.12 and suspend the regulations, or we can continue to go and vote, because Zafer was already the voting procedure.
Okay, thank you, Duarte. Technical, KMPSV.
Eline, KMPSV Netherlands. We are going to the voting, but it's the voting on the first report now, right, or not?
No, we are going to the voting to accept the second report, like not approve it, accepting it, like. Is it clear for everyone? Technical drop?
Okay, with this is like the deadlines that we have in Torso and everything. If a document is sent after the deadline that we have on Torso, that it was the deadline that we defined on the motion, the document needs to be approved by the General Assembly. What happens is that we receive one first document that is, on this moment, is the one that is on the second motion. Please, Mihai, can you show the motion just for to be easier for the. On this moment, we have a final financial report from the 15 Autumn Assembly. The one that we have here, it's the first one that NAPSA sent to the executive on time. What we need to do now is what Camber proposed, to accept the second one, because with the second one, it's more updated with the team meeting funds and everything that was happening. So what Zafir was starting is the voting on just the acceptance of the document. Then we will read the motion and we will vote with the second document, if it's approval. If it is not approval, we will vote on the first document sent until the last day of 2019. Yeah, on the 31st of December.
So thank you, Duarte. Could you please, can PSV tell us if you dropped the 9.12? Thank you. So now we are voting on the acceptance of the second report that we received. So I am drawing the line and you are putting for, against, or abstentions to accept the second report. Not approve, accepting it. Here you go. I am closing the voting procedure with the second line. We have 23 votes for, so the second report, this is accepted. And wait. I'm passing the facilitation to Duarte.
Okay, Mihai, I would like to ask you to delete the votes because we just vote on the acceptance of the document. Now we will start with a discussion on the motion. Because on this moment we just discussed the acceptance of the second document that was sent. Now I will read the motion and we will vote after on that. And I will open the discussion and everything. So first I will read the motion. The 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the final financial report of the 15 EPSA Autumn Assembly 2018. Okay, what happens until now? It's like you already accepted the second report. So I'm now opening the discussion on the report. If you still have any questions to NAPSA or to Camber or to audit. And we are now voting on the second report to accept it. Do you have any questions? If not, I will ask you, Mihai, as chairperson, to close. Okay, Mihai?
Mihai, President, I close the floor for discussion.
Okay, and now we will proceed to the vote on the motion. I will read the motion again. The 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the final financial report of the 15 EPSA Autumn Assembly 2018. I will draw a line and you can vote for, against, or abstain. Okay, we will have to repeat this procedure. We are just confirming because we received 24 votes, and on the beginning of the session we just had 23. So this vote, it was new. Just to understand who voted twice or who. Yeah, I have 2 votes from FAF, so we will need to repeat this. Okay, thank you. So I will read the motion again and we will do the voting procedure once again. Okay? So the 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the final financial report of the 15 EPSA Autumn Assembly 2018. And I draw a line. I have 22 votes for. The motion was carried unanimously. I will take first Napster.
Okay, I just want to thank even on Epps Serbia. I want to thank once again the whole EPSA team and LSs for being so supportive of us. Thank you.
Okay, just for everyone to understand, if we have again like less than the 23 votes, we will repeat the roll call. And we can proceed to the next point. The next point is the final financial report of the 21st EPSA Summer University for Toros, Slovenia. I will pass to the motion. The motion reads, the 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the final financial report of the 21st EPSA Summer University 2019. And now I open the floor for discussion. Okay, it's just to open the floor. I have Mihai with the technical. Mihai, okay. I have Camber.
So hello everyone. So in here there are also two reports. One of the second one is more correct in this case again, because the first one is shorter, but the second one is more detailed than 5 pages.
Any more questions? I have Mihai, do you want the technical? I have okay, I have Janine.
Janine, Audit Committee member. We advise the General Assembly to accept the second report, the amended one.
Okay, do I have any more comments? Mihai?
Mihai, President, I close the floor for discussion.
I will read the motion and we will be able to vote. The 59th EPSA General Assembly accepts the final financial report of the 21st EPSA Summer University 2019. I will draw a line and you can vote. The motion was carried unanimously. We received 20 votes for. 23 votes for, sorry. And now we will pass to the next point, that is Marin's report, the chairperson of the 16th EPSA Autumn Assembly Reception Committee report, and I will pass to the motion. Mihai, can you please put the motion? Okay, the 59th EPSA General Assembly accepts the chairpersons of the 16th EPSA Autumn Assembly Reception Committee report. I open the floor for the discussion. Afop?
Malina Afop. I just wanted to congratulate CPSA for a great Congress and have a question for the report. You mentioned that you would have organized the gala night differently. Could you elaborate on that maybe? What happened and how would you change it?
Marin?
Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, just please state your name.
That's great. Marlene, thank you very much for your comment. Regarding gala night, so we have her name and position. Marin Tushinets, chairperson of the 16th EPSA Autumn Assembly, but already discharged. According to the participants survey, we have seen the results, and out of all the evening activities, gala was rated the lowest, so the satisfaction was the lowest with gala. And to be honest, I think that it was for us to be expected. What we would organize differently, Well, I think that we would organize it in a smaller room. So that one was, in our opinion, a little bit too big, 700 square meters. I would go for 300, 400 maybe. And also, if we would do it again, we would make the dinner in the gala hall. So we would not separate the dinner, the eating, from the partying. We would strive towards all of that to be in the same place. The reason why we separated it was due to finances. But I think that choosing the finger food gala in a smaller hall, for example, in an international night hall, would be more clever now when I think about it retrospectively.
Thank you, Marin. Do I have any more questions? I have a technical from Mihai.
Mihai, President, I close the floor for discussion.
Okay, and now I will read the motion and we will proceed to the voting procedure. So the 59th EPSA General Assembly accepts Chairperson of the 16th EPSA Autumn Assembly Reception Committee report. I will draw a line and you can vote for, against, or abstention. Okay. 23 votes for. The motion was carried unanimously. We can clap. I have first Bernardo.
Bernardo, VPA. Thank you very much, Martin, in particular. As part of the department, our collaboration was very good, and the communication that we had with you and with the RC happened smoothly. And thank you, the whole RC, for all the work that they put into the 16th EPSA Autumn Assembly. It was a great event, in my personal opinion, and I would like to thank you all for your hard work, as well as the EPSA team.
Mihai.
Mihai, President. I want to thank all the three associations, NAPSTESHES, FDU, and CPSA for organizing those EPSA events on behalf of the current executive and also the past one, on which I was part of, because you all did amazing job on the events, and yeah, thank you.
Marin.
Martin, Chairperson of the 16th EPSA Autumn Assembly. Well, I cannot stand silent in front of all these beautiful and wonderful comments. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, EPSA team. Thank you, ODs, LSs. Working with you was amazing, both in the EPSA team, both when I was an LS. I am very sorry that we are now meeting in these circumstances online. I was hoping to deliver this report to you at the let's say conventional GA, but at least I can only hope that we will see each other very soon in the charming city of Sarajevo, where I will deliver financial report and we will all party there again. Thank you, everyone, and stay safe.
Okay, thank you, Marin. Thank you, everyone. We will proceed now to the next point, and we will start with the financials report. The first one is the intermediate financial report. Camber.
Oh, so do you want me to present it again or again?
No, just if you have any updates or any different things from, yeah, you need to say the
Combat
position.
treasure.
Okay.
Sorry for
If you
combat treasure.
if you have any updates since the GA preparation meeting? Nope. Okay. So I would like to ask you if you have any questions to cover on the intermediate financial report. I have a clarification from PPSA.
Yes, Carolina, PPSA. I was wondering if we are going to vote on the final report from AC, the 22nd AC, as it is in agenda. Thank you.
Mihai.
Hi, President. Sorry first for the little bit of delay. Adobe is just not working with me today. We moved at the beginning on the agenda, like when we voted for the agenda, we moved that point for tomorrow. It will be in the second GA tomorrow, mainly after the appointment of the coordinators, I think, yeah.
Yes. Thank you. And regarding the intermediate financial report, do we have any? I don't see any questions on the room because I already have some members saying no. Do I have any question? No. Okay, I have no one typing, only Camber, so we will proceed to the next point. It's the intermediate balance report, so I will pass the motion. The 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the intermediate financial report, August 2019, April 2020. I open the floor for discussion. Do I have any comments or questions to the intermediate financial report? Okay, I have Janine.
Audit committee member, after auditing the intermediate financial report, the audit committee advises the GA to accept this report.
Thank you, Janine. Any more comments? If not, I would ask Mihai with the technical.
Mihai, President, I close the floor for discussion.
Thank you. I will read the motion and we will vote. The 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the intermediate financial report August 2019, April 2020. I will draw a line and you vote for, against, or abstention. We have 23 votes for. The motion was carried unanimously. And we can proceed to the next point. Okay, thank you for your comment, Nate. Please discuss that with the executive and Camber, as the financial documents are restricted. So this is a decision for them. So please. Okay, creditors and debtors. Camber. Camber.
So there are no changes since I submitted them, except that we have received payments from some debtors sponsors such as MSD and the CIOP, but other than that, it is still not, they are still present in debtors list because it is covering the time. They are debtors, so it is also covered.
Thank you, Kambet. Any more questions on creditors and debtors? Janine, I have a direct from Camber first.
To answer Nate's comment, I also discussed some of these documents with my predecessor.
Thank you, Camber is not a direct, but please discuss after with Nate this. Janine?
Janine, audit committee members, after auditing the creditors and debtors list, the audit committee advises the GA to accept this list.
Okay, thank you. I think we don't have a motion for the debtors and creditors, but thank you for your statement is to make sure that everything is okay with the creditors and debtors. Okay, I will proceed to the next point. Epps annual budget 2020-2021. I will read the motion first and then we will open the discussion. Okay, the 59 Epps General Assembly accepts the annual budget 2020-2021. I open the floor for discussion and I have come back with a new point.
Treasurer, so I would like to state that I would like to focus on this part actually. So as you know, there's a new law in France called anti-gift law. I cannot explain all the details now completely, but I can say that with this law, we cannot use the funds received from the sponsors to cover the costs of accommodation and travel for the team, which is covering a big part in our budget. However, the funds we received from the non-profit organizations are not affected by these restrictions. Thus, we can still fund the Epps house and other accommodation and travel expenses from these funds. Unfortunately, for the next year, this income source is lesser than this year, which leads us to have a smaller budget and less freedom. Thus, I had to place more money to expenses not affected by the anti-gift law, such as PR and administration, etc. I also increased the money placed on the unforeseen to let the next episode treasurer have more maneuver space. All in all, if we receive 20K from sponsors, we have to spend 20K to things not related with the law. I distributed the budget according to this as much as I can and managed to allocate 17K to things not related to this anti-gift law. This leaves us with the 30K to reallocate. Unless we receive funding from other non-profit organizations, we have to reallocate this part as well, but my successor can handle that part since it's a small part. Also, if we can move to Belgium, all of these precautions will be unnecessary. I have nothing else to say.
Okay, I have Janine.
Janine, audit committee member, after reviewing the annual budget of 2020-2021, the audit committee advises the GA to accept the budget.
Do I have any more comments? I will take a technical from Mihai.
Mihai, President, I close the floor for discussion.
Thank you. I will read the motion and I will draw a line for you to vote. The 59 EPSA General Assembly accepts the annual budget 2020-2021. I will draw a line and you vote for, against, or abstention. Twenty-three votes for. The motion was carried unanimously. So we will now proceed to the next point, that is election. So first, I will ask Mihai, exactly.
Mihai, President, I pass the chair to Duarte.
Thank you. And now I have a small bullshit. I will ask executive to change the place because you need to stay out of the table. Okay. So now we will proceed with elections. First, to start and to have a briefly explanation to everyone here. We will start with the elections, and first we will start with the Vice President of Internal Affairs. How will be the procedure here? The candidates have a video, and first I would like to understand from the members with a Y and no on the chat. I will draw a line because you had access from to the videos like 1.5 weeks ago. Do you want me to share the videos with you and give 3 minutes to each candidate for you to be able to watch the video, or can we pass that part? I want to understand if you are comfortable with not seeing once you have the videos. Okay, why on the chat to pass and for us to be able to watch them? Okay, thank you. I have a technical justification.
Moita Justificada Slovenia, I'm just wondering, what about the observers? They will never see the speeches if we don't take them.
Okay, thank you. If you feel comfortable, we can share the link. What I would do, it was to share the link with you, and we can share the link on the live streams. If you feel comfortable, I can share the link with Anya, all the links, and Anya will share them on the live stream. Or do you prefer to have everything here? Clarification, Epps?
Inês Epps, Portugal. So if we put the link on the live stream, we won't rewatch it here, right? Like the people can just enter the link and watch it later maybe, or we should give time for people to watch the videos and then we will wait. I'm just confused. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. If I share the video on the live stream, I will not wait for the observers. I now want to understand if you want us to wait from the observers or if you just continue. Yeah, the observers can play during the internal discussion because they will not have access. So I will draw a line for us to share the links with the observers on the live stream and for us to continue the General Assembly. Okay, I think I have a general agreement, so I will ask Mihai PC to share the link with Anya. Anya will share the link on the live stream. Okay, and now after this, I will share with you a link from the speech from the proposer and the seconder of each person, and you will have 1 minute to watch each one. After that, we will open the discussion and we will start. Okay, Oana, fast forward.
Sorry, but aren't they 3 minutes long?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yes, one of SFA Romania. You said we'll have 1 minute to watch them, but are there the videos 3 minutes long?
No, on this case we are talking about the videos from the proposers and the seconders. That videos just have 1 minute for the proposers and 1 minute for the seconders. So in total per candidate I will give you 2 minutes for you to watch the videos. I will share the link here with you and you will just watch. The links will be shared as well with on the live stream. And after we watch the videos, on this case, we will watch the videos from the 2 candidates from the Vice President of Internal Affairs, and then we will open the discussion. Okay, and then we will open the discussion. On that discussion, I will ask you to not repeat everything, every question that you have formed. If you still have questions because of the answers, because that is normal, to follow up on some questions that you have before, but please don't repeat the exact questions that we have on the form. And the candidates, if they feel comfortable to not answer because they already answer on the form, they can say it. Okay, with this, after the open discussion, we will go to the internal discussion. We will have 1 member on the EPSA team with the applicants in another room of the Adobe, and we will have the motion, and we will read the motion, and then we will vote, and then the candidates will be back, and we announce the results, both to live stream, both to the candidates. I will now not repeat the importance of the internal discussion, so please don't give information to anyone outside that is not inside of this Adobe room. This is important. Things that will be discussed is the future of EPSA. It's the future of people running EPSA, so it's really important for you to be professionals and to not share any kind of information that it will be discussed inside. With this, do you have any question on the procedure? I forgot to say, but for each vote, we will have a roll call performed by Mina. And I will explain to you every time that you will vote in something. Because sometimes we can have procedural motions in the middle and everything. So every time that that we will have a voting procedure, I will try to make it clear. And I want you to do technicals or clarifications if you are not understanding, to make it clear for everyone, please. Okay, so with this, we will proceed for the elections of the Vice President of Internal Affairs. We first received the application from Carolina, and I will share with you the videos from Carolina Proposer. Can you just confirm if you can watch? Okay, and the seconder. I will give you now 2 minutes. Okay, one more minute and we will proceed. Okay, thank you. So we will proceed to the second candidate.
Okay, hello. Can you hear me? Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Mihai, I would ask you to pass the slide. And we receive another application from Maeva to Vice President of Internal Affairs, and I will share with you the proposal video. Okay. Okay, I'm adding some.
Mihai, can you please change the motion?
Okay, okay. I think now it's okay. I shared with you the video from the proposal, and now I will share the second. You can watch. I will give you 3.
If you finish already, you can put a Y on the chat. Thank you. I think we can proceed. So first, if the candidates want, I would like to invite you to join me with the camera. I will confirm if both of you have the camera right. Hello, Carolina. Hello, Maeva. So with this, I would ask to Mihai to pass for the first slide of the internal vice president. And now I will open the floor for questions. Just to explain the procedure, on this case, first it will start with Carolina answering the questions, then Maeva. And then on the second question, it will be Maeva and then Carolina. The questions needs to be always addressed for both candidates, cannot be individual ones. Hope this is clear for everyone, and I will open the floor for questions. Okay. I will give 1 more minute of silence. And just to remind the members, this part of the discussion can be closed by me as chairperson or by you with a 9.3. Okay. I have a 9.3 proposed by KNPSV and seconded by SHSFD Slovenia. I open the floor on the discussion on the 9.3. I don't have any comments, so I close the floor. I will now draw a line, and you can vote for, against, or abstention on the procedural motion, that is to close the floor for questions to Maeva and Carolina. Okay, I have 22 votes for. The motion was carried unanimously. I will now, you don't need to leave this room. Bernardo as trainer, he taught me something that it will be useful with the internal discussions. I will add you to another room. Okay. Okay, you can, oh, sorry, I forgot. You still have 1 minute of speech, and as we didn't have any question, it will start with Carolina, and then it will start, and then it will be Maeva. Okay, Carolina, you have 1 minute.
Thank you. Thank you for all your questions and comments. To conclude, everything that has been presented to you, EPSA members would always be my priority. I have a clear goal to assess their needs and objectives and present them with the best suitable opportunities. What I love about our members is diversity, so a very personal approach is the key to success. As I am an action-oriented person, I am capable to create a feasible plan which would guide me through my mandate. I am certain that my managing skills will help me to deal with any crisis. I plan to create a safe yet fun environment for everyone to grow and develop themselves. I intend to always be there to help and motivate others. I will remain available to anyone searching for any information about EPSA, and I will share its spirit of joy. I will be more than happy to become a member of EPSA family and spread EPSA vibes among European pharmaceutical students. Thank you for your attention.
Carolina? So now I have Maeva. You can
Dear
start.
General Assembly, I need to admit that I'm a bit surprised not to have any question as I was trying to prepare, but as a closing speech, I would just like to restate my motivation for this position. I believe I have what it takes and what it needs for this position regarding my different experiences. And I would really love to bring EPSA more closer to our members and also strengthen the bond within us European students and also with the hard-working people, the EPSA team, making all this association work. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolina. You will now go with Eda to the other room. So we can say bye. 1, 2, 3. And now I would like to ask Mihai. Okay,